Thanks for watching KPVI Varsity this Friday night. I'm Zane Hope, and it's championship week in high school football. Tomorrow, Sugar, Salem, Hillcrest, and Highland will represent Eastern Idaho in the 3A, 4A, and 5A championships. But tonight was the 2A matchup of two Eastern Idaho teams competing at Holt Arena for the title of state championship. Declo putting its undefeated record on the line as they try to defend their state title against the also undefeated North Fremont Huskies, and Declo came out of the gates hot. 21 unanswered points to start the game, including this touchdown run by Keegan Duncan. Now the Huskies would get on the board later in the second quarter with this touchdown run by Garrett Hawks. That'll make it 21-8 Declo, but the following kickoff, the Huskies decide to kick it deep to Duncan, who finds a hole and shoots through it like he came out of a cannon. He'd run it back all the way. That'll make it 27-8 Hornets at the halftime break. But those Huskies, they never gave up in the second half. This disappearing act touchdown by Garrett Hawks brought North Fremont back to within 10 early in the fourth quarter, but McCabe Brashears would extend the Declo lead and seal the deal with this powerful touchdown run. Declo gets a second state title in a row, knocking off North Fremont 41-24. And let's take a look at the other state championship matchups going on this week. Yesterday, the 1A D2 championship ended with Cary defeating Lighthouse 26-20. The 1A D1 title game is in action right now. Oakley led Valley 16-14 at halftime. And tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Boise, Highland looks to defend its state title against Rocky Mountain, followed by Hillcrest taking on Bishop Kelly at 1 in the afternoon. And then Sugar Salem will play Homedale in Middleton for the 3A state title at 1 p.m. as well. Now some local volleyball news. Century's Zoe Thiros signed her letter of intent to play at Gonzaga next year. The moment was celebrated by family and members of her team and class at Century Wednesday afternoon. Thiros won 2 state championships in her career as a Diamondback, one of those playing for her mom, Pauline, who is now the interim athletic director at ISU. She says playing at Century was a big help in preparing her for Gonzaga, where she says is the perfect place for her.
Every visit, I just feel more and more confident about my decision that I made the right choice. Because sometimes it's a little scary to know if where you're going to college is what's right for you. And every time I go back, I just keep getting validated that this is the right place for me.